Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning the week of November 13th through the 19th in my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner, and this week I am using the Biddy kit from Glam Planner called Keeper of Keys. As you can see, it is a Harry Potter themed kit, more specifically Hagrid, and I thought it was very fall because of the colors, but because this was a Biddy kit, even though I did purchase a lot of the add-ons, I didn't have enough to make it a full spread like the way I typically plan. So I do consider this a Franken plan, and I pulled in a lot of extra stickers from various shops, which you'll see me use throughout the spread. And I also pulled in some Harry Potter themed foil from Scribble Co. as well as Plannahannah, even though I'm so upset at myself because I had completely forgotten that I had purchased some orange Harry Potter themed foil from Alicia Craft, and I bought that specifically for this kit. But when I laid down the base and then ultimately finished the spread, I completely forgot about it because it took honestly a long time to get to me. Completely forgot about it, and then when I got it in the mail, I was like, ugh, I was so upset. But it is what it is. I'll save it for a future spread. I mean, honestly, I do use Harry Potter kits quite a bit, and the chances of there being another one with orange are, I would say, medium, honestly. So not too upset, but also very upset. So yeah, and then I ended up just using the gold foil, again, from Scribble Co., that bundle you can see here, and then I pulled in some random items from all of my gold foil from Plannahannah. I originally wanted to use that quote, but then I realized that it wasn't going to fit because I did have to trim the bottom washi a little bit to fit that big double box in there. So I ended up just going with the, I guess those Harry Potter logos from Plannahannah, and then with the footprint Marauders map one from Scribble Co. Again, they're both in gold, so you can't even tell that they're from different places. So yeah, happy with the way that turned out. I'm happy with my sidebar, with the exception of, you can see where I pulled up those stickers and the paper kind of got messed up, but it's fine. Other than that, I'm happy with the way that looks. And then because this was a Biddy kit, it didn't have deco with it, so I kind of just used those, it literally had those 3 pieces of deco, so I kind of just stuck them up there, used some of the foil deco to fill in that space a little bit because the sidebar did come a little low, so I wanted to fill that out. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything. This spread did only have 6 different full boxes, and I count 2 with that big double box because it does take up 2 spaces. So I had to have 2 days that didn't have a full box, which ended up working out great because Monday and Wednesday ended up being really busy days. So I wasn't really short on space or anything this week, which I really looked out, because whenever you use a Franken kit or leftovers or even an old format or something, you always, I mean, it's kind of extreme, but you always risk the chance of not having it work out, more or less. So I'm happy that I ended up having some full days this week to make that work. And then I also used those underlays, the Euro Wizard underlays from Plannahannah, and I did end up doing half cut headers, more or less, because I do use Harry Potter kits. I wouldn't say quite often, but often enough where I like to save any leftovers that I have. So I did that. And yeah, that's pretty much the week, or at least the general plan this week. So I'll go ahead and get into the day by day. Again, Monday was one of the busy days where I don't have a full box. So I marked Coffee Monday as I usually do. I watched some YouTube. Colton and I went out I used a pancake sticker, so I can't remember if we went out for lunch and just had breakfast food or if we actually went out for breakfast. I'm pretty sure it was lunch, and we kind of a brunch situation where we just had breakfast food, which was fun. We rarely get to do that, so we did that this day. When I came back, I did some filming, some crafting, some editing, the laundry, and then Colton and I did some wedding planning this evening. We watched some Lego Masters and Arrow. Those are 2 shows that or one of the two of the shows that we watch right now. And then I rounded out the evening by doing the budget. And then Tuesday morning, unfortunately, our dog had another seizure, so I marked that. And actually, I don't think I planned it this way, but Fang, Hagrid's dog, ended up being on this day too. So, yeah, I don't think I planned it, but it kind of worked out that way. And so that was at like 1:00 in the morning, and the way that he's been kind of reacting afterwards, like he's very, very agitated and anxious. Like he paces around everywhere, but like for some reason his like eyesight is, I don't know if it's his eyesight that's bad or if he's just not processing what he's seeing, but he's basically blind. Like he walks into things. So we had to like basically baby proof the living room and put pillows everywhere to kind of keep him contained, so he kind of just paced in a smaller area. And because it was 1 a.m, Colton went back to bed, and I chose to be the one to stay up with him because Colton had work early in the morning. So I basically watched, I don't know how many episodes of the Great British Baking Show, from like 1 a.m. until probably like 4:30. I think that's when Pepper finally settled down and finally went to sleep. And so I basically went to sleep at 5 a.m. And that was when Colton woke up for work. So as he was going to work and waking up, I was going to bed on the couch just to make sure Pepper was still okay. So needless to say, I slept pretty late that day. So when I woke up, I basically just watched some YouTube and chilled and kind of called that day a wash. Went to trivia in the afternoon, or the evening, I should say. Came back and just did some reading. So Wednesday was, again, another busy day. I watched YouTube in the morning, ran some errands, came back, caught up on Dancing with the Stars, did some scrapbooking, and worked on a puzzle. Edited a few videos, and then when Colton got home, I watched some Arrow. We had a game night that night, and then again, I read in the evening like I typically do. Moving on to Thursday, again, did more errands. So I did the laundry, went to Starbucks, the grocery store, things like that. Did some more filming. I guess I had a lot of filming this day. I typically try to do it on Mondays and Thursdays, but sometimes I'm just in the mood and want to film. So did that, organized some stickers, so it must have been like a portion of a haul that I filmed or something. And then watched the Kardashians, and then we had some friends over for dinner. They had never had fondue before, and I love fondue. And one year for Christmas, I got a fondue kit. So we made fondue for them, which was really fun. And then we played some games. I think we just played Exploding Kittens. I want to say I ended up winning. I think, but it was like a long game. So we did that. Moving on to Friday, I had seminar in the morning, followed by an appointment with a meeting, I should say, with one of my committee members. If you remember from last week, I had my committee meeting, and he wasn't able to join the committee meeting. So I had another meeting with him one-on-one just to update him on everything that he missed. And then I watched The Amazing Race afterwards. Like typically committee meetings are really like mentally draining. So I just wanted to watch a TV show. Did that. Worked on a puzzle, and then when Colton came home, we did a little bit of wedding planning, and then that evening, one of his coworkers had a retirement party, so we went to that. On Saturday, I actually woke up not feeling very well, and so, I kind of slept in a little bit. We had a meeting with our, catering coordinator person to kind of give our choices for our wedding. And then we had another wedding meeting with our officiant. He is an old family friend of Colton's. So we just went to get some brunch with him, to talk with him. So he kind of had an idea of what we're thinking and what he should do. And yeah, so actually at the time I'm doing this voiceover, we need to have another meeting with him with more details to kind of finalize things. But it was nice to get like a general introduction of just ideas and make sure we're on the same page. Came back, I took a nap again because I wasn't feeling very well. We watched Cinderella. We're currently going through all of the Disney animated movies, so this day it happened to be Cinderella. As you can see, we're not very far since Cinderella is the late 40s, early 50s. And then I rounded out the day by reading. And then finally on Sunday, I did a puzzle in the morning, did some filming and laundry. Also edited probably that same video. I had family book club this day. I forgot what book we read, but yeah, had family book club, and then talked to my parents like I usually do afterwards. And then this week was also the same week, or Yeah, the week that one of our friends had a birthday, and for her birthday she wanted to go do an escape room since she's never done one before. So a bunch of us went to do an escape room. It was like a speakeasy type theme, and we managed to escape, like, barely. We had like 3 minutes left or something, but it was a lot of fun, and there were a lot of us, so I don't know if you've ever done food tasting. I just saw the sticker be put down. I don't know if you've ever done an escape room before, but when you have a lot of people, it kind of gets overwhelming. So I recommend doing it with probably like 4 to 5 is probably the sweet spot. But it was still a lot of fun, and I'm glad we got to see her and some people that we don't typically see on a daily basis. At least that I don't, because I work from home. He works with all of them, so he sees them all the time. So here is everything that I have left over. As you can see, not that much. And then in a second, you'll see what the final spread looks like with all the scripts filled in and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.